Breaking news, the crash that took the lives of 67 people, including several Kansans, over D.C. last month was entirely preventable. That's the determination from the National Transportation Safety Board as it offered a preliminary report today into the crash of Flight 5342 out of Wichita. As Cake's Pilar Pedraza shows us, that report came with a major recommendation from the FAA. Pilar.
Well, Chris, according to the NTSB report, the FAA had records of multiple near misses at Reagan Washington National Airport every year for the last 13 years and never did anything about it. Now, you may remember that the crash between Flight 5342 and a Black Hawk helicopter happened as the flight was approaching the airport and was over the Potomac. The NTSB says this preliminary report is about the facts of what happened only so far. Analysis will come later, months from now. Among those facts, at least one traffic alert and collision avoidance warning issued a month when aircraft got too close to each other, some as close as 75 feet. The NTSB issued a strongly worded recommendation to the FAA today.
They pose an intolerable risk to aviation safety. We're therefore recommending today that the FAA permanently prohibit operations on helicopter Route 4 between Haines Point and the Wilson Bridge when runways 15 and 33 are being used for departures and arrivals at DCA.
Now, the NTSB review also found in over half of the close encounters involving helicopters between 2011 and 2024, the helicopter may have actually been outside the restricted route it was supposed to follow. 2/3 of those close encounters happened after dark. An attorney who filed the first lawsuit against the FAA and several other government agencies on behalf of the Casey Crafton family, one of the victims of that crash, originally cited negligence in the lawsuit. Today, he said, with thousands of close calls around Reagan National Airport that have been documented over the years, it is sheer recklessness and a lack of conscience to ignore these statistics for at least 13 years. The NTSB says exactly what changes should happen to the flight paths at Reagan would be up to the FAA, but its recommendations are immediate and permanent changes. Coming up new at 5, we're going to hear from others about what they think about this latest development. Pilar Pedraza, Cake News, on your side.